So it might get a little interesting because I personally love the improv speeches because I just feel like it's whatever anybody needs to hear that's in the room. So I asked for some topics and some of them were unspoken. I guess we get a little too touchy with some things. And then other ones are like seasonal depression or morning depression. And then also when I was reading the room, I also got like stage fright or like, insecurities. So, like I was telling Dave over here, my guitarist back in the background, I was telling him how I, for once, wasn't nervous in my last speech. And I think it's just being able to be more comfortable in my own skin and being more confident in what I have to say. And probably too because I just love improv and just going off a whim. The other thing we were talking about is seasonal depression. So it's winter. So what does winter mean? We're all sad because we're cooped up inside. We can't go outside. We can't get good sunlight. We can't be outside and go wherever we want. It's cold. We don't want to do anything. But then we get sad because we're inside. It feels like we're in prison sometimes. So sometimes even me, I like to come to work because it gets me out of the house in the winter. Or I like to go get groceries. That stuff that is usually tedious, but it's something just to get up and moving. Even if you just open the windows during the winter, you realize the sunlight is so beautiful and so refreshing. Earlier going home from grocery shopping today, I actually had the sun beaming on me and it felt so great. And for a second, actually for a few moments, I just lathered myself up in the sunlight and I was just imagining and I forgot that it was winter because the sun was just piercing on me so beautifully. And I'm like, I swear I probably got a little tan. But you know what, let me think that. I know we're not in the summer. And the mornings too, a lot of people have morning depression and a lot of that has to do with our health. So I studied in the Maharishi University in Fairfield, Iowa. And a lot of it has to do with our rhythmic clock. Like our biorhythmic clock, something like that is what it's called. And it has to do with when the sun goes down, we're supposed to go down. Like right now, we're supposed to be at home, going to sleep. And then by the time the sun comes up, it's time for us to be awake. We go with the sun, we go with the moon, and sometimes that can cause us to be waking up really grumpy, cause us to have depression, especially if we have late night jobs, because we don't want to wake up in the morning. Even if the sun is out and the sun is like still giving us that energy, like come on, wake up. So it's harder to stay asleep when we sleep in. And that's why sometimes if you ever catch yourself sleeping in, it's like, what? I had all my sleep. Why am I still tired? It's because our rhythmic clock is off balance. And so that's a thing that, you just want to keep in mind. And obviously I know I have a late job too. So it is really hard, but trying to implement that with enough vitamin D and enough sun throughout the day and just catching your breaks whenever you can. Or in the morning, if you're depressed in the morning or grumpy, try switching the narrative. The first thought that we come to, if it's negative, the whole day will unravel like that, like a snowball. And if you wake up and you put on some good music, some music that you love, if you put on this speech that you're watching, you will have a better day with starting your day off better. Drink your favorite drink. Drink your coffee, your orange juice, your tea, whatever it is. A morning routine is so beneficial. I know when I wake up and I put the kids to school and I help them get ready, it makes me feel good because I was able to say bye to them, even if it's really early, even though I get off late. It gives me a satisfaction with my day that my kids are going to remember that mom always woke up for them. And then I get my coffee and I just drink my coffee and just relax into my day. Sometimes I try to get into meditation, but I need to work on that. We should all do a little meditation, at least in the morning. I would say before bed, but sometimes the meditation will make you more energetic. So you don't exactly want to do it right before bed, maybe like midday. But having things like that make you recharge your battery, because life is crazy and we need to have that moment to give back to ourselves, self-love, just to have calmness. If it's music, driving, listening to podcasts, listening to books, reading, anything that makes you have that calmness and stillness in your mind is something that you need to do, and just to keep moving. And then all the depression, all the morning grumpiness, and your life will flow a lot better and more easier. And then it goes with stage fright. You will get more confident. You will gain more confidence and radiance within yourself so you can conquer the world. So today we're going to conquer the world and we're going to do what we're made for and show off your talents. Be the best you that you can be. And like I always say, it's not a rough life, it's a rough moment. You will get past it and you will own it. You can find me on YouTube for more of these speeches and a lot of what I do on Get Motivated with me. All right, thanks for listening.
Thank you. Thank you, Chappie. Chappie here.